Aquarius, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close out with spirit guide messages. Okay, you guys are starting to dance a little more. And what I mean by that is like the light is coming back to you. The life source within you is restoring and it's going to be overflowing soon. You are definitely coming up into your queen rising, king rising if you're masculine, okay? But there's this energy where it's like you're stepping into your power. There's a lot of praise that's going to be coming towards you, and you're coming up in some sort of spotlight energy. And it's because of your freedom mindset and all of the spiritual work that you have done. The few messages that I got though instantly is some of you guys could be experiencing some headaches. You need to drink more water. I don't know who this is, but I started to feel like a light little headache, and I can typically like feel the energies even though I'm not personally experiencing them. So drink more water, okay? I feel like you're definitely like you're ascending quickly. You're raising your frequency very quickly, but you are definitely navigating some sort of career transition. And I feel like you're like identifying your transferable skills at this point in time right now. Okay. So make sure that you're networking, you're exploring new opportunities, you're updating your resume, doing the things that you need to do. Some of you guys, it's like spiritual work that you want to do. Okay. And I feel like there's a lot of insights that are coming through. That could be why you're also getting headaches, because it's like your crown chakra. You're receiving like a lot of downloads or prophecies, that type of energy here. But I definitely see you getting, I already said that, insights. Okay, so some of you guys are definitely, I feel like you could have been inside for a lot of the summer. Is there a new job coming? Yes, there is, King J. Yes, there is. Absolutely. Career transition is the way that I worded it, but that represents a new job, new career path, etc., etc. So use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, okay, and think rationally here. Lead with your mind. There's a lot of mind power at your advantage right now. Make sure that you are connecting with nature, grounding yourself. Some of you guys can like find yourself in a sanctuary here, or just like connecting with the elements. You have two cards that talk about connecting with nature right now, especially if you found yourself being more indoors all summer. I mean, I know that where I am right now, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, yes, it's 100 degrees. However, it has been raining every single day. I'm like, what is this, Washington? So, and it did not do this last summer. So it's been very interesting energies here. I've been kind of like living in a sweatshirt, not really one sweatshirt, but you know, living in like comfy clothes and sweatshirts and stuff like that, and doing things indoors with air conditioning because the rain is creating a lot of humidity here. So I've been staying inside. I'm not an Aquarius though, but you know, I'm just like sharing, like, wait, you know, we kind of justify reasons to stay inside. However, I did move to the woods though, and I've been going and take my dog's daily walks because I don't have any backyard neighbors now, and it leads into like a hiking trail and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take my dogs out there, grounding my energy out there. It's been really nice, and Spirit's asking you to do the same. Okay, touch earth is what it says. So go touch some grass, touch some earth, hug a tree. Okay, connect with nature, you know, because you're planting something new at this point in time right now. And it's just like, let the earth give you soil. I'm hearing, let the earth give you soil, and the soil is representative of like energy. Let it feed and give the nutrients that is necessary for this brand new path. There's opportunities that are coming in. I feel like you've healed a lot of chaos in your life, and I do feel like the chaos was a lot in your mind. Okay. um you're super pregnant. You've been inside the last few days. It's been so humid here too, Samantha. Yeah, the humidity sucks, especially like with me. I have curly hair, so it's automatically, this isn't, I fake curled it today or whatever, but my hair just foof. Like, I can't do anything with my hair or anything like that. I have to just wear it like naturally curly. But opportunity. So there's some sort of opportunity that's coming in for you guys. Okay, so pay attention, keep your heart open, and this opportunity is coming because you've healed the chaos within yourself. You've calmed your mind, you've calmed your energy, you've regulated yourself, you've recentered to 0 point field. Ooh, or if you haven't yet, that's totally okay. This is more predictive for you then, and saying that these are the energies that you're moving into. It feels like Florida and Syracuse, New York, super humid here. Really, I have no idea what Florida or New York weather is like. But I'm in Houston, and it's a swamp down here. It is a swamp down here. Also, I think we're slightly preparing for a hurricane or a huge tropical storm this weekend too. So your girl's got to go to Costco, but just, for the essentials here, I got to have things that I could heat up on just a gas stove without using an oven and stuff. But okay, we have move on. It should be hot, but not this thick. Ew, yeah. Humidity is not for everyone. It sucks. I feel like you've really moved on for something, okay, in regards to matters of your heart. Whether this is a friend or this is a lover, it's just like, yeah, I'm over this. This is a done deal. We're not doing this any longer, okay? And this ending is bringing in a new beginning. It's helping you receive clarity, truth. You could be having like revelations and recognizing I'm in my power. I'm protected. Like, this is better for me. I feel better now that I'm done and over with this. So right now, anchor into your mastery, okay? Hone in on your craft, whatever your craft is. And like I said, dance a little more, but there's a lot of releasing that is happening for you. And it's a mental release, as I mentioned earlier. And I love that I didn't see the Eight of Swords earlier, but when I picked up the Four of Pentacles in the reverse to show you guys, the Eight of Swords in the reverse also was right behind it. So love that for you. It's a mental release. It's a lot of like all these stagnant energies, and it's allowing you to see clearly and plan for your future. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for my beautiful Aquarius collective. What do they need to know? Messages for Aquarius here. Okay, we've got bright heart, light, open connections. Okay, and then clairvoyance. Nice. So again, you guys are able to see things more clearly. You could be more inspired by things. There could be something coming in. Trust your interpretations of what information you are receiving right now, okay? I feel like your heart is very open. You have a lot of active chakras right now because of this like glow up that you're going through, because of this rising period that you're going through here, stepping into your power. Your crown chakra is very activated. Your heart chakra is very active. And I want to say your sacral chakra as well. Just showing like that creativity here and like pulling from the ethers, but still grounding it down into the physical. So I love that for you. Trust your intuition during this time. I feel like telling you are spot on, okay? Messages, please, for Aquarius. Messages, please, for Aquarius. Inner peace, all right? And then you have leadership. Yes, beautiful. Koi fish represent good luck and abundance as well, amongst other things, but there are koi fish in here. So, yes, please like subscribe. You guys show some support. I do appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm. And with YouTube being so funky lately, like, your girl definitely could use the support right now. All right, it's like blocking half of my stuff. Not really blocking, but it keeps doing weird stuff like fucking with my microphone and amongst other things, honestly. But inner peace. So you guys are coming into this inner peace here. You're having your, oh, whoa, I almost said Lilith moment. Okay, so you could be anchoring into more like sacred rage, dark feminine energy, all of that. And by the way, I got the term sacred rage from a friend. She used that the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna use that. Okay, so yes, I love that. It's actually integrated and incorporated here for you guys. But I didn't mean to say Lilith though. I just saw a lily pad here. But lotus energy is what I originally wanted to say. It's like you're having your lotus moment where it's like you're emerging from the mud, from this thick, dense energy, and things are going to be much lighter now, okay? You're going to be able to see things. You're going to be very connected, okay? Dude, the Mercury energy is already giving what the fuck moments. Yeah, Mercury be retrograding. Okay, Saturn is also retrograde though, so that could be a lot of what the fuck. Baby, we got the whole cluster F of energies that are coming through here. But this is where it's like you're taking leadership over your peace. You're like, and protecting your peace isn't just like it's not even you like necessarily protecting your peace, okay? I feel like a lot of people misconstrue what protecting your peace is, and they end up being toxic unintentionally and unconsciously. But you guys are actually protecting your peace and recognizing like, this is what I can change, and so this is what I'm going to change. It's not trying to control or change others. It's just like making those changes within yourself that feel good for you. Messages please for Aquarius. Messages please for Aquarius. Receive and compassion. Okay, love it. This receive card says, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So the divine has a gift for you. And then we have compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay, so forgiveness of others doesn't mean like, oh, I'm gonna forgive Becky because she, you know, purposely jumped me with Susan. You know, fuck Becky and Susan. That's wild shit. Okay, that's crazy work. But what it is like forgiveness meaning I'm not going to carry this burden because it's not mine to carry. And it's releasing yourself. It's that Four of Pentacles from that overthinking, releasing yourself from carrying that dead weight essentially. And it also allows you to open yourself up to receive when you're not cluttered with that chaos. Okay, messages please for Aquarius. General messages here. We have rejected, okay. We have crying over you. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That was fucked up. I just wasn't expecting that. Everything's like, release, let go, be free, woo. And then it's like, somebody's crying over you. They feel real rejected right now, okay. Mess. Jeez, okay, what a mess. This person could be a mess. Ooh, bad habits. They are a mess. This person's sloppy. And not in the good way. Same shit, different day. Okay, Aquarius, there's somebody here that you moved on from. They're trying to get some sort of like photo proof or evidence of something. So I would be careful about talking with them or posting certain things that you know could potentially compromise you in any type of way. I don't know what would compromise you, but you know, they're looking for it, okay? Let's go ahead and get clarity here. Tell me about rejected. This person could feel like rejected in some type of way, or you might have rejected them, something that they asked for. They're spying on you. Page of Swords in the reverse. They didn't like what you have to say. Knight of Swords in reverse. They're talking shit. So they want other people to reject you. We have the High Priestess. And then it's like they're throwing rocks and hiding their hand. That's that type of energy here. This person's trying to be like mysterious and stuff like that. But it's not. Yeah, Justice in the reverse. They're fucking up, okay? If this has to do with anything with court, I feel like their desires, their wishes are going to be rejected, okay? With the Justice in the reverse and the High Priestess, with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. If there's any lies or anything like that, it's definitely going to be, it's going to come to light here. Knight of Pentacles. This could have been a long time coming, yeah, and this person's going to feel like they're approaching this with their ego. They want to argue, they want to fight here. It's like they want to prove something, so be careful of them reaching out to you during this time. Tell me about crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. Tell me about this. The Moon card. They're hiding this. This is like late at night when they're finally alone and they can feel all their feelings. Okay? It could be a Cancer that's doing this. It doesn't have to be. Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, they're not showing the world their friends, okay? To the world and their friends, they're acting more callous and like, oh, I'm done. I walked away from this. But when they're alone, when they are alone, okay. Yeah. They're yeah, when they're alone, they're in a whole different energy here, okay? This person has a lot of guilt. They carry a lot of guilt and a lot of shame right now for how they treated you. Ten of Swords in the reverse, and it's like they're trying to release this guilt and shame, or they need to release this guilt and shame. It's not really that they're crying over you, it's that they're crying over the situation. They don't want to carry this energy with them. Okay, Eight of Swords are really stuck in their head. They could be having some sort of like nightmares too. But the thing is like they're battling their emotions. They don't want to feel their emotions. They want to avoid their emotions. The Seven of Swords is a very avoidant energy. And that's what I'm getting here. So this person who's crying over you is trying to avoid their emotions, their feelings, their guilt towards you, okay, for you here. So tell me about bad habits. This person could be going through like a lot of bad habits right now. Drugs, addictions, toxicity, sex, gambling, whatever it may be. Tell me about bad habits. Bad habits is clarified by the star card in the reverse. Yeah, they're very misaligned right now. Okay, they're having like, I'm hearing the series as well, unfortunate events, which is interesting. But it's like they're having a lot of unfortunate events. They're not getting any type of wish fulfillment in their life at this point in time right now. This person, because it is the star card though, and then we have the photo proof right behind, these two came out together, right? So it could be like they're trying to get evidence of you. So I don't know, maybe you guys went and party one time and you did cocaine in the bathroom or something like that. Why does cocaine come up so much this week? You know, it's like they want to get evidence that you're on drugs or something like that so they can prove a point here, even though you guys did it together. You know, I don't know what it is. It's something like that. It's like they want to get you out of character. Yeah, the Fool card in the reverse, but they're not able to like get this, and it's like they're disappointed that they don't have evidence of something that they're like saying or making up about you. All right. But this person who's in this has these bad habits here with the Fool card in the reverse. They're being very reckless right now. They're not thinking about their future right now. Yeah, Lover's card in the reverse. And it's like they're making a lot of bad decisions and bad choices right now. The Emperor card in the reverse. This is this energy where they're dealing with a lot of like internalized power struggles here and coercing and trying to get things to work in their favor that actually aren't. Tell me about same shit, different day. We have Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Cups. So there's emotional manipulation. That's the same shit, different day. It's like this person is still very emotionally manipulative. They're still like a people pleaser. All right. They have a lot of wounding patterns that they're using as justifications for their behavior or excuses. The King of Wands is the upright, when in all reality, they could take leadership over, you know, their life and make the change that they want to make. Yeah, they could easily, exactly. They could easily take leadership over this and make the change that they want to make. Dude, this retrograde season, kitty, is gonna be spicy chaos, okay? And not like the good spicy, like the Latina spicy. It's gonna be like spicy chaos, like, oh shit, that burns. That burns. Alright? It burns, but at the same time, you're just like laughing and crying at the same time, you know? It's gonna be a wake-up call for a lot of people. It's gonna give a lot of people a lot of karma. Not a lot of karma, but it's like they're gonna learn a lot of karmic lessons during this period, so this person is definitely in alignment to learn a lot of lessons because they're so avoidant. Like, they don't want to acknowledge it. They just want to, you know, put it off and ignore and act like. And then into eclipse season, exactly, Melanie. I said that in one of my videos yesterday. I was like, this retrograde season isn't it. It doesn't stop there. Then we go into eclipse season, and that's just where it's like you get your ass handed to you once and for all. It's the final boss, okay, of the year. But yeah, this person does not want to address anything here. Six of Wands in the reverse. You know, it's like they feel like if they address things, they'll be publicly rejected. But they live in their head right now. You're living in their head right now, rent fucking free. Okay, rent free. So they're overthinking, they're stressed, they're over analyzing. There's a lot going on with them. And I feel like all of this is because they did you dirty. All right, did you dirty. You said seatbelts on. Mine is not. I know my hands are clean. I sleep good at night. I'm not really worried about these energies. I think this retrograde for me is definitely going to be more so in alignment of like slowing down. I've been busy. I literally was texting a client back today and telling them like, yeah, I'm actually going to take a day off this week. I've been saying I'm going to take a day off for the past couple weeks. And then every single day off, I get somebody who's like, can I book an emergency reading? Can I book an emergency reading? And so as soon as I was like, yeah, I'm actually getting a day off, bam, I get a text. Can I book an emergency reading with you? I'm like, awesome. I need to slow the fuck down. I need to just like learn to say no, honestly. But I'm a Capricorn though, and I don't say no to money. It's so bad. That's my toxic trait. That's probably what I'm gonna have to work on, honestly. All right, messages, please. Ooh, gift. Okay, and then chest. Move very strategically at this point in time right now because the divine has gifts coming in for you. All right, think things through. Make sure that you're spending wisely right now. Also during retrograde season, I don't know why I'm getting this, but like no cosmetic procedures, no haircuts. Especially with it being in Leo, you're gonna regret it. Okay, don't do it. I know we're gonna want to do things like that, but just like don't do it. I don't know. Yeah, and especially like you're being guided to save your money, but there's gonna be some sort of sudden windfall. People are gonna be generous with you. I definitely feel like some of you guys could end up going on a vacation. That I do agree with. I do believe that people should still have fun and travel during this retrograde season, but of course make sure you're checking your itinerary, your reservations, you're calling ahead. Be prepared for delays, traffic delays, flight delays, things of that sort. Just know that it happens. Mercury does rule over electronics like that. So messages, thank you. We have roll the dice. Okay. Now's not the time for you to play small, Aquarius. Now's the time for you to roll the dice and take those risks. Put yourself out there. You've been hiding your talents and your gifts and like your light for far too long, and it's time to step into the spotlight. Literally title of your reading, and I love that because it says that on this card. Step into the spotlight. So humbly, who is your psychic, Aquarius? Genuinely step into the spotlight. For those of you guys, again, that you're looking for a new job, a new career path, that's already... it's in stone, okay? As long as you're putting the work in here, it is in stone for you. There is something new coming in, a big major career transition coming in, and that could be the surprise, that could be the sudden windfall of like money, opportunities, etc. Especially if you've been putting yourself out there, putting your resume out there, calling jobs back, all right? It looks good for you. Messages, please, about this gift and the roll of dice. Okay, we've got... the Sun card. All right, that is success. That is fame. That is notoriety. That is accolades, achievements. Okay, very beautiful energy. Leo energy. You could have Leo in your chart. You don't have to. We also have the Moon card in the reverse. No longer second guessing yourself, I heard. No longer second guessing yourself. All right, no longer being stuck. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So you've been working towards this for quite a while now. This isn't just like overnight success. This is something that you've been waiting, patiently waiting for you to come in. I do feel like for some of you guys, this is going to be an opportunity also for you. Like if you're already, let's say you already work online or something like that. You're already an influencer, you run your own business. You're going to be reassessing certain things like, should we keep this product? Do I want to continue this course? Do I want to continue doing this? Should I post differently? It's that type of thing. It's like, is the algorithm doing new things? Do I need to relearn the algorithm? You're assessing. It's an assessment, which is beautiful because that is Saturnian energy, and we do have Saturn retrograding right now. So that is directly in alignment. Like, hey, I need to look over everything, make sure my I's are dotted, my T's are crossed, and everything's in alignment. I'm slowing down. I'm being patient. I'm not moving too fast. I'm watering my seeds, and I'm sticking to the plan, because once you stick to the plan, baby, you're going to have a reason to celebrate. Three of Cups here, which is celebrations. Okay, reunions as well. I don't feel like it's necessarily like a reunion, but it's like a reunion with your higher self, with your purpose, with your inspiration, with this abundance. It's like a reunion with abundance. Okay, a reunion with abundance, and I love that for you. A reunion with success. All right, yeah, the Emperor card, being in your boss daddy era. Aquarius, yeah, I love that for you here. Three of Wands is definitely coming up for you, so stay patient. Your ships are coming in. Some of you guys are still in the growing phase, okay? So just remain balanced if it doesn't happen right away, but definitely will happen within the next 3 weeks. Keep in mind that my readings typically take about 3 weeks to truly resonate. For some people, it's right on, spot on, but we're all on different timelines, and it doesn't mean that I'm not talking to you, okay? So be patient with the energies and trust in divine timing. All right, moving forward here, matters of the heart, please, for Aquarius. By the way, you guys, don't forget to like this reading if you haven't already. Aquarius, what do we got? Matters of the heart. Manifest, and we got liar, liar, pants on fire, hanging from a telephone wire. Okay. Do you guys remember that like saying from a kid? Why do we say those things? Like, honestly, like, we used to be like, ring around the rosy, pockets full of posts. That's about a plague. Like, why was I like skipping and hopping in a circle singing that with my classmates in fucking like kindergarten and stuff? Weird things that we sing. The only one I still like to this day though is I'm rubber and you are glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off of me and sticks to you. That's the one I'll still anchor that in. I'm like, yeah, that's spell work right there. Messages. Healing heart, very beautiful. And then mask. Okay, this liar is wearing a mask. Girl talk. Yeah, you're happily, this one wanted to come out. You are happily single. You could be spending time with friends. Spirit really wants you to have some fun right now, okay? Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. Yeah, that's it. Not the next part though, okay? Just have some fun. Well, you live your life, but tell the universe exactly what you want. Anchor into your manifestations right now. I definitely see you healing from heartbreak, freeing yourself from toxic relationships, etc. However, you've got somebody, the toxic person, I assume, okay, who's wearing a mask. They're a liar. Be careful of somebody sneaky. They could be trying to like come in and talk to you here. I feel like this person's, you know, gonna like mask their true feelings or, you know, hide something. They're gonna gaslight you in some sort of way or just like pretend that things are one way that they're not. Tell me about the liar. Tell me about this liar. Tell me about this liar. The Empress in the reverse, Taurus, Libra energy, and the Death card in the reverse, Scorpio energy. But I feel like it's like there's no change I'm hearing. There's no change, okay? Mask is clarified by the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to try to come in and flirt with you. They're going to try to come in and be all sweet and sincere. But they have a plan. This is a plan of theirs, the Magician, and they're going to be very manipulative. Yeah, Three of Pentacles here. This is a plan that like they came up with like friends or something like that. Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So they could have like talked to friends and the friends are encouraging like, oh, reach out to Aquarius and say this, reach out and do this. But again, it's not realistic. King of Cups in the reverse. This person is emotionally unavailable, emotionally, you know, manipulative as well. So that's their mask, okay? Their mask is that they're going to come in like flirting, being kind to you, but they're coming in with a plan. And it's to emotionally manipulate you in some way. I don't know what for, but tell me about this liar though. The Tower card, you're going to know. They're going to be shocked that this isn't going to work. Yep. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They're going to be shocked that this is not going to work. Page of Swords in the reverse. That you're not going to believe them. Nine of Swords. They're stressing about something. What the f is this about? Star card in the reverse. It's about you, Aquarius. About something that they did to you. Is this the same person that we talked about earlier? Yeah, Six of Swords and the Hierophant card. They're stressed about some sort of judgment. Whether it's from the divine, it's from an actual judge. They're stressed about money. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They're stressed about money. Justice in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, so this could be the same person from earlier that's like caught up in their head and not sleeping well at night and, you know, crying themselves to sleep. This person is a liar though. Be careful of their sneaky behavior. I wouldn't believe a single thing that they say. Okay? I don't care if they're like, my car caught on fire. Like, oh well. I wouldn't even react at all. Just don't even change your phone number or something. Genuinely. Tell me about manifest. Let's talk about Aquarius. Aquarius, you need to focus on manifesting. Yeah, we've got these Six of Swords in reverse, but you have the Six of Wands in the upright. 6-6, and then Seven of Pentacles. You need to assess because it's like you need to manifest. You've been really like assessing what is working, what's not working for you here. And you have some sort of achievements that are coming in, but with the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's like somebody wants to come in and disrupt your peace. So focus on your manifestations. Don't allow your peace to be disrupted. Don't allow your glow up to be disrupted. Yes, Nine of Cups in the reverse. They want to interrupt your manifestations selfishly for their own selfish gain. Okay, tell me about the healing heart and girl talk card. Girl talk is just time, happily single, time with friends. We've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. You really are healing. Genuinely. This is like the healing energy. This is you coming out of the slump in some type of way, feeling better about yourself. You can be getting ready more every day, taking care of yourself again. All right. We've got the Chariot card moving forward and no longer being under some sort of illusion with the Moon card in the reverse. Like the truth has been revealed in a situation. And I feel like you're feeling better. Yeah. Knight of Swords. You're very determined and you're very focused at this point in time. I don't see you partying a lot or anything either. It's just like just enjoying time with friends in different ways, okay? Yeah, Three of Wands in ways where it's like you guys all co-manifest here, and there's a lot of positive news coming in for you. Some of you guys could be going on like a date, or there could be a message that's coming through. This message from this liar, this masked liar, could come through while you're like having fun with friends, or from a friend where it's like, hey, so-and-so told me to tell you this or whatever. Like it's gonna come through in some weird like third party type of way. Interesting. You could have already received downloads about this like during meditation as well. I'm hearing during meditation. Yeah. But Spirit is just asking you to be patient. For those of you guys that are contemplating going on a date or getting back out there, I definitely would. Or just like you're being prepared for like new love to come into your life. You know who else is being prepared for new love right now? Scorpio. So I don't know if you got Scorpio in your chart. But that can be significant to somebody. Or like you and Scorpio got a future date together you don't know about. Y'all don't even know each other yet. Yeah, you're gonna be talking to somebody soon. Wow, talking and kisses here, and then palm tree. Okay, and that's gonna be something stable here. Okay, so if you are going on a date with somebody, I feel like it's actually really good energy. All right, moving forward here, closing this out. Stay away from, again, it's retrograde season. Careful of this person who suddenly misses you. What they miss is not having to feel the guilt, the shame, of what they did. What they miss is being able to avoid their emotions and manipulate. They don't actually miss you. Messages, please, for Aquarius. We've got silent your mind, connect with your soul, ground your energy. You've got it's time to rest and rejuvenate. This is redirection, not rejection, something better. Okay, you've got you are aligned with source energy. Love to see it. External energies are impacting you. Take a salt bath, cleanse your aura. Messages, please. Thank you. Blocked chakras. Interesting. I feel like the only chakra that is kind of blocked here for some of you guys is your root chakra. So again, grounding and getting out into nature is going to be really good for you. You could spend your time more wisely. Top of the deck here, people are projecting their pain onto you. Be careful of that. And center of the deck is to take better care of your health, mentally and physically. Aquarius, that's what I've got for you guys. It's your time to shine, baby. It's your glow up season. I love you guys. You've got this. Don't forget to like, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.